What is going on, guys? It is your boy King Kel here, and I'm coming at you with another video. Your boy is up early recording this, so if I sound a little well, I just woke up to record this. But this is gonna be like a follow-up sort of the Marvel and Fox deal, because as of recently there's not really any news on the X-Men or the Fantastic Four, which in the coming months will most likely be, because you know they're going to try to reboot the Fantastic Four, and I think comics are going to start being made about Fantastic Four because they shut down Fantastic Four comic production and any new mutants coming out to play hardball with Fox, so they'll get their characters back. Now with the characters back, there's going to be a lot of toys being released, a lot of comic books being released. Now there's going to be a lot of movies, of course, but as of late the only news on that deal is that Deadpool is still keeping its R-rated rating, which is great, because I thought Disney was going to come in there and lower the rating, because you know it's Disney. I mean, it's kid friendly. It's what that company's been about since it's like been started and stuff like that, making kids cartoons. So I just thought that they were gonna come in there and ruin everything about Deadpool, but they're not, which is great. I would love to see Deadpool 2 when it finally comes out, so I am ecstatic about that. A little side note, President Trump has also given words of encouragement with the Fox and Marvel deal. It's not about what you would think it would be. I mean, I thought when I was going to look into it that he was going to be excited about Marvel getting characters and watching movies, but instead it's his favorite saying, it's going to create a lot of jobs. So I mean, other than that, there's another little weird thing. I mean, you know, the Simpsons, they predict a lot of stuff that's happening in present day in their old and more recent episodes that have came out. This episode aired almost 20 years ago in 1998 in November. It's called To Dish Upon a Star, and it predicted Disney buying Fox, which is weird. I mean, you know, Simpsons predicted pretty much a lot of stuff, like 9/11, for instance, Trump becoming president, and hopefully they're wrong about the rest of the episode, because I don't want America to become a wasteland while I'm still living here, and his death, and I don't want that to happen either. I wouldn't really wish death on anyone just because I disagree with you. That is very petty, childish, so you know, I wouldn't wish death upon that man. Wouldn't want him to resign either, because you know, having Mike Pence as a president probably wouldn't be too much better. It would probably be worse off. But anyway, besides that, that wasn't what I was going to originally talk about, but skimming across the news because I wanted to follow up, see what's happening, see what's shaking. And it was also stated that they might be canceling X-Men Dark Phoenix. I don't know if that's true. That's a rumor. I mean, I enjoy the chick who plays Jean Grey in Game of Thrones, because she's Sansa Stark and she's pretty good in that, but I don't know. I'm thinking doing a Dark Phoenix storyline is way too early, because you know, they were all adults by then before Dark Phoenix came out, and you don't have another Wolverine, so that's also a different thing. It's just, I don't know, it's just they should hold off on that a little bit, go through the other different stories before they try to do something as big as Dark Phoenix, because Apocalypse, you know, didn't do too hot in my opinion. I mean, Apocalypse didn't look like Apocalypse, so that sort of threw the movie for me, and Wolverine didn't become one of the horse riders of Apocalypse, so that also sort of threw me off. It's just a whole lot of stuff that you can make before making Dark Phoenix, especially since they are not really adults now, because you've made them into kids, every single one of the X-Men and X-Men Apocalypse, besides Professor Xavier and Magneto. Not really X-Men, but still, we're all young, and Mystique, that's pretty much it. And so I think they should hold off on that. But besides that, PUBG's doing pretty good on console. You know, I want to play it. It looked fun to play. It's just like an open world multiplayer, and I think that's what games are going to now. I mean, Star Wars Battlefront, for instance, yeah, it has a story, like a story mode and like storyline and stuff like that. I still have yet to play it, so I don't really know what's on there, but I know I can get the gist of it. It's just running back through the Star Wars trilogies and the Star Wars prequels, and just leading up to The Last Jedi to me. So I mean, there's no point in playing the story mode, and there's a lot of multiplayer games out there where you can literally play the multiplayer and still get the gist of the story and what's going on for real. So to me, that's what games are doing now. Like, you got your solo games that'll give you story mode, and then your multiplayer that you can just play multiplayer and get the gist of the story. Like Overwatch doesn't have a story mode, but they're releasing other things to let you get the gist of the story of what happened, and voice lines between different characters that'll let you know what happened. So I mean, I'm cool with the multiplayer aspect of the game, and I want to play it because PUBG looks a lot like Fortnite, the 50-50, so I don't know if one copied off of each other. I just want to play PUBG because it's got more realistic graphics than Fortnite. I mean, I'm a fan of the cartoony thing, but I mean, when I kill someone, I want to kill someone that looks exactly like a human. No, I would like a different graphic update because I mean, games are getting more realistic, and the cartoony aspect of games is just like it just draws me away when I want to play. When I play Fortnite, that's why I haven't played it recently. And with PUBG, you know, going to console, the first time it was announced going to console, it got sold over 1 million copies. And yes, that does sound like a lot, but in PC, when it was first sold, got over more than 20 million copies sold. So I mean, they're planning to hand out a free copy of PUBG if you buy an Xbox One X between December 17th and the 31st. So if you guys are looking for a free PUBG, you just gotta spend that extra, I think it's close to $500 to get it, or just buy it on the store now. I don't know how much it is on the store because I haven't did any research into it though. But that is going to be all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will catch you guys on the flip.